Hi guys, today we have a Dell Latitude e7440. Basically, today is Saturday and the client sent it to us. Uh, Basically told us if we can fix the short, we should fix it. If we can't, we can't. So the video is probably gonna be useless because the shortages are usually not fixable. Shortages on the laptops are not fixable. So let me take this guy off. So the shortage is basically when you connect the power supply into the jack and the light on the power supply goes out. Let me get you a better angle like that. Okay. Missing a tool here someplace on the table. There's this. Alright, so again, this is how to repair a laptop, but honestly, if it's shorting, it's usually shorting. So that's a jack right here. The jack seems to be alright. It goes right here. And something is shorting the motherboard. So let's take this guy out. By the way, let's bring the power supply. Let's see what the full problem is. So here's the power supply. I don't see a light on the power supply, but I guess it's a brand new power supply because it shrink corrupt. Oh, here's the light, yeah. So here's the light. The client told us the light goes out as soon as we plug it into the jack, right? So okay, here. This thing shows us 20 volts. So we plug it in like that, and the light goes out, and it's not gonna conduct the electricity anymore anywhere here. So if you want to check the electrical stuff right here, nothing is showing up. Again, we unplug it, reset the power supply, again shows up. So what we want to do first, we want to see that it's not the jack, and the way we see it's not the jack is by removing this connector right here. I mean, I know it's not the jack, there's different ways to test it. Now, let's remove the connector. Okay, so it's not the battery because the battery is removed, and if it would be the battery, then the light would stay on. So here we remove the connection and we plug it in, and you see it stays solid. And we can measure the voltage here like that. Okay, and it gives us 20 volts. So the problem is someplace deeper in. So let's disconnect this video cable. We want to see if it's the cable on the video or it's the screen itself that causes the issue. So let's connect the power supply back in. Okay, the thing is, it's probably nothing closer to the jack because it's somewhere deeper, because here when we apply the voltage, so here let's see. Alright, so it's not the screen, okay? Something someplace else. Let's remove 2 chips to make sure it's not the chips. Alright, if the chip's removed, let's plug it in. Oh, let's reset the light first. Plug it in. Nope, it's not the memory chips. Alright. Now, want to remove the hard drive too. Here, disconnect the hard drive. Let's see if it's the hard drive or not. So, reset the light. Plug it in. Not the hard drive. Alright. Now, what we want to disconnect next is... well, let's just take it all apart anyway. So this video is mostly how to take a system apart, not how to fix it, because again, shortages are not fixable. I mean, we never fixed a shortage on this model before, so in general, shortages are not fixable. On some dells, they are fixable. So let's remove this stuff right here. This is the wireless cables for the antenna for the Wi-Fi. Okay, like that, and come on, like that. This is the camera cable, webcam cable. Again, we want to reset the light. See, maybe something got improved. Nope, still shorts out. Alright, so let's remove the... Again, we don't like to deal with shortages. We only deal with them on Saturdays if there is no work. So this laptop came in like Wednesday, and we pretty much saw right away that it's a shortage. It's not a jack issue. So if we have time, we look into those, and usually it's a waste of time, but let's see what this is. Maybe this guy went out. Alright. Nope. Let's reset the light. So it's the most common the board that's short. Now we took everything off. I mean, there's nothing left. So we plug it in, the light goes out, meaning the short someplace. So now what I'm hoping for is to find some metal shrapnel inside of the laptop that kind of fell off from here or from someplace here, and that jams on some sort of component. So let's see how we can take apart. Here we take the bezel off. And it's an i7, guys. It's a brand new system. It just came out pretty much recently. Alright, wow. I really like the slim design that this system offers. Well, something just came out. Oh, that's touchpad. I like the design. I like the weight. It's really, slim and lightweight. I mean, an Acer would be much more lightweight than this, but and probably cheaper. But there's gonna be a whole bunch of those off lease pretty soon. So let's see. All right, where is this thing going to? Stretch. All right, so I guess I have to disconnect it right here. This is where I disconnect the keyboard, the touchpad, and all the other good stuff. Here, disconnect this, disconnect that, and this. Alright, now what you want to do now is you want to plug it in, see if it's gonna short out, still shorts out. So here, alright, that's the this used to be proprietary to Dell, but now proprietary to Lenovo, IBM basically, but now it's all, I guess, a fair game for all of them. Okay. Okay, again, this is a guide on how to take it apart. Again, I'm hoping I'm gonna find something that shorts out here. Let's see, those components right here. Why are they like that? Okay, this one is shorting, this one is shorting, this guy is shorting, and this guy is not shorting, not shorting, not shorting. But those three components are shorting, so let's see what's under it. Could they, if you would see a burn mark, let's see someplace, so it's sitting like that, right? If the insulation right here would wear out, it would short the capacitors right here, and those capacitors are usually what causes the short in the first place. So let me get to the bottom of it, so to speak. Okay. Alrighty. Now what we got here? I don't see any burn marks anywhere. I'll disconnect. I just want to double check that it has nothing to do with those. Reset that. Let's see. So this board is alright. Set the light. Let me plug it back in. Alright. So the shorting components are right here. So this guy is shorted, alright? This guy is shorted, and this guy is shorted. This guy is fine. This guy is also shorted right here. This one is fine. Again, I'm looking for a burn mark of some sort that would indicate which one of those guys also shorted, not shorted. Looks good. Not shorted. So the possible. So we got here. Hold on. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. All right, so for right now, I got this guy who is shorting, this guy shorting, this guy, and this guy shorting. So one of those 4 might be the solution to the problem. I just want to check the rest of the board to make sure it's all just concentrated to the 4. Nope. Okay, we got the problem here as well. Here. No, this one is not. So this one is the problem. So let me just mark all the. So okay, this is 1, those 3, and this one right here. What I want to do is I want to also check this side of the board to see if. All right, you see there is something right here that's doesn't look, and this is metal, so it could have easily. So it's this side. Let's see. So this part right here, hold on. This part right here, you see some marks right here? So that could be what causes the short. Could be something on the other side. But yeah, let me first try and see if I can do anything about those 4. I mean, it's a dead motherboard anyway. So Alright, so let's check right now. Now this one is good. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. This one was fine. Yeah, this guy is also fine. Okay. Another one right there that's also not shorting. Alright, so let's see right now if the light's still gonna go out on the. So we got the light here, plug it in. Now the light stays solid. Now that doesn't mean crap because it just doesn't conduct the electricity to this portion of the board, probably. Let's see if this guy resolved itself. I'm still shorting. Alright, so honestly I didn't find what the problem is. I just eliminated the short. And no, I mean, I don't think it was this one. I don't think it was that one. For sure wasn't the one right here. Even though there should be two, but there's only one. So let's see how far the current goes on the motherboard. So we plug it in. And let's see if the light gonna come all the way to here. Yep, we got 19 volts here, 19. Do we have a minus here? Yeah, we got the minus right there. So the current goes here, the current goes here, goes right here, doesn't come out here. That's where it's oh no, okay, so that's a minus right here, right? Minus, plus, okay, so do we have anything here? Nothing here. How about here and here? Yeah, we got something here, and we got something right here. Yeah. Alright, so like that, like that. Let's see. We got the plus here. We got the plus here. Plus here. Plus and plus. Anyways, let's put it all together. Maybe it's gonna power up, but honestly, after removing so many capacitors, it's probably not gonna work. But let's see. I mean, capacitor is just a capacitor. It's not exactly the most useful part on the motherboard. So, close that. There should be one screw right here. Okay. Again, this is a guide on how to take the whole system apart to replace something. Now, I'm pretty sure we didn't fix the problem, basically the shortage. I mean, yeah, the light no longer goes out, but it doesn't mean that it was, I mean, we found where the area of the shortage possibly at. It's one of those three areas. The last two components that I removed probably didn't need to be removed, because they seem like they're both positives. They weren't negatives, they're both positives. So, alright. Okay, jack is in. Alrighty. Alright, let's put the bracket in place. Okay, so let's put in one chip in, second chip in. Even if it's gonna work, it's probably not gonna work for long, because removing 5 capacitors for a system i7, that's a bit too much. But you never know. Again, guys, we don't do the shortages. I mean, nobody does them. Usually people just buy a new motherboard and that's it. Okay, now the problem is this way, that way. Alright. Alright. Just, I don't want those cables to short. Like that. Alright, okay. Now, this guy. And like that. Guys, leave a like below the video if possible. You would appreciate the likes. Okay. Keyboard screws have slightly tinier profile and longer. Tinier and longer. Anyways, I won't be taking it apart again because there's really nothing else I can do about it. So I'm just putting all the screws back in. I mean, the short is found pretty much. Will it work or will it not? It's really not up to me. Alright. Let's put the cover back on. Didn't go all the way. Oh, let's see if we can just power it up without the battery. Let's see. Okay, again, the light stays on right here. And let's see if miracles happen. Wow! Unbelievable. It doesn't mean it's gonna work for a long time. It just means it works. So, yeah, hold on, like that. Anyways, you see everybody that works. I just don't want to show the name of the client. Okay. Okay, so keyboard works, touchpad works, everything works. Again, I don't know how long it's gonna work for. Let's see if the if you put the battery in, will it work with the battery in? But yeah, that's the e7440. Leave a like because it's been a pain in the butt, and 99.9% of you not gonna send anything to us. We're not gonna make any money from this video for sure. We don't really have any ads running or anything like that. So if we did help you, let us know. Again, it's the 3. You see the battery is charging. And again, let's see it powers up. Yeah, powers up. I mean, guys, unbelievable. Usually it would never work, but it does work. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, and yeah. Wow, unbelievable.